Okay, I'm back. I can't take this anymore. No one could. I'm barely hanging on here, man. The time is 1:51 p.m., December 18th, 2024. Forget what he did. He's a general in the Iranian Guard. He was in the city of D.C. They took him out. The following day, they took out the Russian general. They have to move on the generals. The generals are holding me hostage. The generals with the law enforcement, yada yada, we all know, I hope you all know at this point, all right, have taken over DC, dude. They keep cycling in these fucking despots. The one in office right now did nothing but protect this terrorist compound. Everything I've reported ever since this motherfucker stepped in office. Everything I reported when the last motherfucker Donald was in office. Now they're just sending him back. Do any of you get this yet? Okay, while I report this, I have to plug one ear or we can never do this at all. All right, and the sound machine is going. Ever since I stepped into this city, nothing has changed or altered at the least. In fact, it has gotten worse. All right? I would be lying to the American public if I thought that this terrorist compound would shut down in the near future. Okay, but I, again, don't know when their good guys are executing generals. I don't know. I knew the day they did it in DC because the guy was after me really hard in here. I did not know about the Russian general, okay, the day they were doing it or before that. So maybe the good guys are actually going to shut this terrorist compound down. Okay? They have a historically brutal terrorist compound 6 blocks from Joe Biden's office, 6 blocks from Donald Trump's office for a reason. Okay? This is what I've been able to piece together. They've been poisoning me at hyperbolic rates with the strongest fucking gases you could get. I can't talk about my animals. I've been terrified for them. All right, the gas for the last 48 hours since these two generals were killed, the Iranian and the Russian, has gotten better, but it doesn't stop. Okay? These Iranian and these Russian generals were telling all the cops and the U.S. transvestites at the Pentagon who wear skirts that they're men. All right. They were telling them what to do. They have to start doing executions of the generals to take this down, okay? The following steps to that are strikes in America, strikes in Russia, strikes wherever they want, all right? Wherever they want, where they want to keep launching attacks, harboring and protecting fucking cannibals, whatever they want to do, the good guys will do it, okay? Every day I get poisoned brutally. It's not like so simple like those times on the videos where I race and I think I'm dying every time in there. The poison is so strong. Some of this poison is even stronger, okay? And I'm not allowed to talk about what it does to me. But the facts are I don't die from it, okay? But they've got it here and they're using it, and it's not been one day that has ever stopped. And we are now less than a week from going to their civil courthouse in D.C., where they are taking me to court for being in their terrorist compound. And like I said, they're going to poison me nearly to death even the day that I go to court, which is on Monday morning, this coming Monday morning. So when I put in writing that I don't know what to do or say or think, I mean it. I'm going into a court of law where the people prosecuting me fry up human remains on the hot skillet and poison me around the clock and stuff dead bodies all over their fucking house that they're taking me to court over. So the courts in the city and the police have now completely taken over DC. If you can't follow this, I can't help you. All right? I don't know who's going to be there. And if someone shows up, what the fuck they think they're going to say. any of them, the lawyers. All I know is it's going to be a courthouse filled with radicalized civilians. The civilians that want to beat me down on the street. Everyone that I have described is going to be the same kind of people in that courthouse. The police are going to be physically animated, really huffy, puffy, staring me down, looking away, acting like they don't know me, everything all at once. Schizophrenics is what they're going to be. It's just nothing that I haven't seen the cops do already in this town. Okay, they're going to be real mad I'm there, everyone, real mad. Do you realize that I survived fucking homicide in here? Why are you so mad? And what are we doing in your civil courthouse? The answer is the Iranian and the Russian generals have taken over the capital. It's called an attack on our country. But the fact is they had all these fucking men in the Pentagon helping them do it. It's called a coup. They have all these fucking creeps in the police force helping them do it. So I have my cab fare. I'm going to catch a cab because walking is so out of the question here, dude. And I don't know who's going to show up for court. It's going to be the same when I come back. It's going to be the same in the morning and the afternoon. They're going to hit me with all that poison, chase me around from room to room. I'm going to show up to that courthouse so fucking sick, physically sick, and just bewildered. I'm going to make the court date and stunned and shocked by the whole event. I'm going to come back if it's clear, if it's safe. I'm going to go ahead and report it. And while I'm reporting it, when I come back, they'll hit me with poison the very day I went to court. We know of this. It's not going to stop here at all. Now, I'm not allowed to say anything about what I've been witnessing this compound do. I can't tell you the weather. I can't tell you anything. Okay? I've been offline. I have to stay offline. But it doesn't change this. It doesn't mean I'm getting out. It doesn't mean anyone's helping me. It just means it's how I survive another day here. And they do kill the generals, but it doesn't stop this. The last thing these fucking Iranian and Russian generals are going to do is give up the capital. And they've got me, an American citizen, in her own country, fucking trapped in their terrorist cell. And believe me, they're not going to give that up. That's a real card they hold. Okay? I just got to see what the fuck even happens with this court date, because this place is nothing but fucking felony crimes. Felony capital crimes. I don't know what to think. The place reeks of so many corpses, I can't take it anymore. The dead bodies are stinking up every room in this house. I can't get away from them. And they stink them up 24 hours a day. It'll just pop up. The dead bodies are stinking up in my main room really bad, up to 3 times a day. They're stinking up my extra room up to 3 to 5 times a day. There's stuff in these bodies everywhere they can. I can't report anything I witnessed these fucking domestic terrorists doing on S Street. I wish I could. There's stuff in them on the stairs, the bathroom, the stairs. It's just sick. It's a biological wasteland. There's no help in sight. And I'm on my own. I'm completely on my own. I, of course, don't know what to think. All I know is I'm going to court with fucking literal terrorists. Because of the good guys executing the Iranian general and the Russian general, I won't be physically hurt in the courthouse, nor will I be physically arrested. They wanted to do either or. The Russian generals had all kinds of plans for me when I walked into that building. So you got to realize the kind of people in there, okay? The town's totally for this. How many times have I told you they fucking hate my ass here? What does it take for me to testify to? I mean, you got a house multiple times with dead bodies, literally the stench coming all the way onto the sidewalk. Everybody can smell it. And they don't care. They don't care here. Every time I'm standing on that porch, it's fucking a stare down like death glare. And it got worse. They started trying to run me over in the alley, causing serious damage to my property because she couldn't make my leg. The Arabic female. I can't talk about anything on S Street, okay? That means nothing on S Street. I mean, they're so fucking militant and hostile on the sidewalk. I have to be really careful out there. Their nostrils on their nose, their nostrils start to heave and hoe. They start to huff and puff through their noses, and you can see the men's muscles all getting tight and stuff. The men that walk past me, and they want to fight and stuff. It's bad news, dude. So it's clear to me that all these Arab and white people, that is what I report, with their African American, Muslim, whatever that crap is. There's a lot of African Americans in DC that think they're like black Muslim leaders or something. I don't even want to know. It is so fucking disgusting. But they're packed in that courthouse. So I was supposed to get really fucked up on the 23rd, on a Monday. But no, hands down guarantee. But because they took out the Iranian general on the 16th, and they took out the Russian general on the 17th, I'm a lot better. So who are they going to send in to say they own the house? We own this house. And I'm harassing them, and I'm imagining I'm in delusion. And what am I supposed to say? Hey, everybody on your utility bills is dead. I don't even fucking know what to say or do. Why are we in civil court? Why aren't these people arrested? Why is this place still going full throttle? Because the Russian and the Iranian generals will not give this up. They're trying to attack with the U.S. military their own fucking country. They're never going to give this up. Okay, I figured it out. And they got me in here, an American female citizen in their own fucking country. They got me in here, and they're never giving that up. They got all their cops and everybody fucking drooling blood to get to me because I witnessed all their murders they do in here. They came in here and killed people all the time. I figured that much out. It was really nasty, and they still do it, and the house is fucking horrible. It's a biological wasteland. There are fucking dead corpses here 24 hours a day now. It's like their designated zone. And you know how I feel? The city, the government here is just saying they're waiting for me to be killed. They're just waiting for me to be one of these bodies. I absolutely do not matter to these people. My life, my health, nothing matters. They don't care if they destroyed my life. They're just waiting for me to be one of these bodies they stuff in the stairs. Okay? I hear them going fucking down everywhere here. Everywhere. The good guys are sincerely helping me out, but they can't come in. No one can actually help me out, okay? I'm still being dragged to court with terrorists. I'm very upset about it. It got worse and worse. They just poisoning the living fucking life out of me. Oh my God, if you could see how I look. I look like someone who's getting fucking poisoned. I've looked better yet, dude. I used to be able to cut my hair and do my nails. Those days are over. The fucking cops are still raging past this place. They keep doing their thing for the domestic terrorist here. But I can't talk about it. I can't talk about anything. None of this is going to stop, okay? Not one of this is going to stop. They'll just replace those generals, and they'll keep going here in D.C. If you were an Iranian or a Russian general and you controlled the Pentagon, this is like the thrill of your life. Yeah, and you had control through the Middle East. It's through the Middle East is how they control the White House. And then through the white nationalists in the United States is how they got into the Pentagon. They run the Pentagon. Putin runs the Pentagon. Do you follow me? That's why the good guys have to bomb Russia, bomb the U.S. to get these fucking cockroaches out. They're in our country and they're not planning to leave. So I'm going to court back and forth with terrorists, being poisoned back and forth. What is this court date for? Now that the Russian generals are dead and the Iranian generals are dead, what is this court date even for? I guess for me to go back on the internet, report whatever happened, say they destroyed my life, cry, beg for help and have it go on and on and on and on anyways, because that's what's going to happen. And they'll poison me the day I go. They'll poison me when I come home, and they'll keep poisoning me. The shit is real. It's true. They fucking took over our hospitals. When I leave here, I got to get to a decent doctor because the shit's all in my blood. You can tell I've been poisoned. It's in your lab test. I will find out what they used on me. Okay? But I have given all hope up that anyone's ever going to tell me. As long as these assholes run the White House, run the Pentagon, do you think I'm ever going to get married? Ever have anyone help me? No, as long as you see me on Facebook, I'm going to be all alone, really poor, and crying. Most of the time, crying. Okay, goodbye.